Greetings and love, greetings and love. This is Jessica Phoenix, your body temple love coach. And this is day 16 of our 30-day activation for body, mind, and spirit wellness. So I am encouraging all of you to prioritize your wellness and push towards thriving and flourishing lives. Thriving and flourishing lives. No more team no sleep, no more hustle and grind and hustle. No more of that. No more of survival mode. We are moving into thriving and flourishing lives. And one of the ways to do that, one of the major ways to do that, is to take care of yourself each and every day. Each and every day as best you can, and begin to prioritize your wellness. Check in with your body, with your mind, with your spirit. We are reclaiming, we are relieving stress, relieving anxiety, and we are reigniting our passion, our vibrance, our confidence. All of that sounds good, right? But how can you start to put that into place practically on a day-to-day basis? Well, that's what this 30-day activation for body, mind, spirit is all about. All you need is 20 minutes. Some of the videos have even been, I think, 10 minutes. All you need to reserve is that amount of time out of your day. And I know you have it. I know you have the time. Just as much time as you are taking just now. I know we're only a couple minutes in, but but just so you have that amount of time to listen to me right now and run my mouth, be on the gram, social media, Netflix, all of that. You can start to replace some of that time with something that will reignite you, that will re-energize you. All right, so today is day 16. And so today's practice that I wanted to share is about moving slow. Moving slow. Taking pauses. Taking time to breathe. Taking your time as you move through your day-to-day duties. It's about taking your time. And I know that can be so difficult. That can be so difficult. And so I always reference my years in New York. Yes, I spent 5-6 years in New York. And my default, I believe, is a slower energy. However, when I got to New York, there were a few of those years that I let the pace of the city just push me and push me and push me and push me. There were those years out of my time in New York where I was stressed and burnt out and not taking myself into consideration at all. Self-care, what? Self-love, what? Busy, staying busy, moving and moving and moving and moving. And I began to feel that in my body. That was the first signal. That was the first signal to let me know, like, girl, slow your ass down. That was my first signal. And now, practicing body temple love, I take time to listen. When my body is like, hello, listen up. I need to let you know about something important. Now I take the time to listen. And so some of that pain physically that I started to experience while rushing through, like throwing away my days, literally. moving so fast. Some of my areas of pain were in my shoulders, in my neck, in my lower back, in my hips, in my knees, in my feet. And that's just physical pain I'm speaking of. So then let's talk about the pain in my mind. Let's talk about the state of my mental wellness. Again, moving so fast, and not taking the time to think things through. And in that state of rush, it brings on a sense of anxiety. Always feeling like I'm late to the next thing because I didn't schedule a break. Because I didn't schedule a break in my day to eat. Because I didn't take a break out of my day to do anything. And so now I'm physically in pain. And now I'm anxious and I'm stressed. So that's just physically and mentally where I was at. Okay, so now let's talk about emotional wellness. Again, in that state of rush, moving so fast, there were things that was happening to me amongst myself, amongst relationships, and I did not take the time to check in with my own emotions. My emotions simply didn't have a chance to even come out because my default was like grind, hustle, move so fast. It was almost to the point of being so detached from my emotions. But your emotions don't go away. They don't go away. They're going to come out some way, shape, or form. But they don't go away. They don't go away. As much as we try to ignore them, keep it moving, disregard them, all of that, they don't go away. And so now, rushing around, physically in pain, my mental wellness is completely off, and my emotional health is bonkers. And I found myself even having bursts of emotions that would come out when I least expected it. And it 9 times out of 10 didn't have nothing to do with what was going on right in front of me. They were built up. And so let's talk about my spirit health now, right? Because that's a lot already. All of it is too much. And now, as far as my spirit was concerned, I was connected to nothing. I was not connected to nothing. My world was a blur. My world was, what's the next train stop I gotta get off at? What's the next event I gotta go to? Who's the next person I need to call? Who's the next person I need to email back? My whole life was a blur. Disconnected from Mama Earth. Disconnected from my highest self. Disconnected from the world. Disconnected in my relationships. Disconnected from my body. And so at this point, breakdown happens. It's going to happen. And it looks differently with all of us. And so, I had several breakdowns. Meanwhile, my body was like, hey girl, I've been trying to tell you that that I'm hurting. I've been trying to tell you to slow your ass down, but I wasn't listening. And so, big lesson I learned. Give thanks. We got to give thanks for the lessons. As hard, as difficult, as trying as they are, give thanks for the lessons. Give thanks for the lessons. And so now I have a story. I have a testimony. I have experience to share with you as your body temple love coach, encouraging you to activate your body, mind, and spirit wellness. First-hand experience, once you start to reclaim your body, relieve your stress, revive your spirit. Once you begin to do those things, that inner flame is reignited and you start to see clearly. You start to see clearly again and you start to feel deeper. And so with that being said, find those moments throughout your day where you, number one, check in. We spoke about body awareness in one of the previous videos. Check in, simply. And it's great to incorporate a breath with that, because that, you're forcing yourself to take your time and kind of resettle your pace. So incorporate a deep inhale, a deep exhale, however many you need to check in with yourself. Check in with possibly areas that you may already know of, where you, in particular, hold your stress. Check in with your mind. Consider what thoughts are in your head at that moment. Are you thinking about a million things at once? Are you thinking about one really great thing that happened in your day? Are you thinking of one challenging moment in your day? What is happening with your thoughts? And record your emotion without judgment. Again, all of this is without judgment. It's simply being aware. That's all. It's simply acknowledging your present state. It's like taking inventory. How you feeling today? What's on your mind? Do you have aches and pains? Not as simple as that, but simple as that. Literally take an inventory on your body, mind, and spirit. And then from there, incorporating a practice that fits whatever you may need at the time. And if that is getting your energy out, taking a great workout class, doing your own at-home workout, jumping rope, jogging. Sometimes it's releasing and getting that energy out, dancing. Or it may be having a mindful moment, incorporating meditation, incorporating breath work. And so one of the practices that I love to do, and I've incorporated it in different ways in other of my specialty classes. But one of my ways, especially in the moving real fast mode, getting, busy, you're so busy. One of the practices I like to do to slow myself down is to literally slow myself down. And so what I'll do is, again, excuse me for that. What I'll do again is start with breath, check in, bring awareness, and then I'll stand up in place and I'll just begin to walk. Finding a space, either in your home or wherever it may be, finding a space that you're comfortable in to do your 15, 20 minute, even 10-minute practice. And I just move slow. And as I'm moving slow, that allows me to be right there in the present. As I'm breathing in deeply, exhaling deeply, and taking my time with my movements, it brings a sense of calm. It brings a sense of awareness. And as I'm doing all of that, my mind is becoming relieved. And my body is beginning to reincorporate ease and flow. It's loosening up all that tightness. It's calming all that tension. And so moving in whatever mode that may be, it may be a couple slow winds in your waist. It may be hip openers, nice and slow, taking your time. It may be simply arm movements or walking slowly in place. So that practice is so beautiful, and I encourage you to do that one. You may feel weird in the beginning. So what? So what? You feel weird when you're stressed and when we're anxious and when we're... So why not be a little bit uncomfortable in order to become comfortable? All right, so let me know how that one goes. Comments, questions, anything, drop a comment below. And again, this is the 30-day activation, Body, Mind, Spirit. And I am your Body Temple Love Coach, Jessica Phoenix. Peace.